Hi everybody, welcome to the September MyPath MiniCast. I am your host, Tenecia Waddell-Pyle.
And I am her co-host, John Soderberg. And here are your monthly awareness highlights.
All right, great. So there's so much, lots of monthly awareness highlights for September. So as usual, make sure you check those out. And if you can use them to help guide you in the things that you're doing in the spaces that you are in, great. So there's a couple things going on in September. So we do have a couple events that we're doing that we will be out and about at. First, we will be September 9th in Lafayette, Indiana at the WABOO Musical Festival. So WABOO, you're wondering, like, what does that mean? It's called We Are Because of Others. And this is a collaboration between NAMI, so National Alliance on Mental Illness, and WIllowstone Family Services here in Lafayette. And they are joining teams to do a music festival to celebrate mental health, to celebrate and to talk about and raise awareness about Suicide Prevention Month and a whole host of things. And as you know, NAMI, everybody knows NAMI and knows the different things that they do, but they provide a whole host of resources, classes, and supports to the community, and really doing some awesome things in the community to help support mental health and, again, to destigmatize issues around mental health. And WIllowstone Family Services provide outpatient health counseling, child and development support, parent support, education classes, and prevention classes. So they really are doing some awesome things to help community members out with the different things that they may be dealing with. So really excited to go be out at that. We are a sponsor for that event. So again, excited to really support their efforts that they're doing. And that event is going to be September 9th. From 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Again, it's a live music festival. I think they have like 6 artists lined up, or 6 groups lined up to come out and perform. They'll have vendors, they'll have food, beverages, all sorts of things to celebrate the event. And they even asked me to do about a 10-minute talk. So I got kind of roped into that.
The challenge will be, will it be 10 minutes
or
will
more? It be? That's true, 10 minutes.
If we're placing bets, I'm placing it on more.
Oh yeah, it'll probably be more, because one thing I can do is talk, just like you.
That's true.
So yeah, so that's going to be fun. So look forward to that. And if you guys can make it out, come on out. And then the second event that we're going to be doing for September is that we also are sponsoring the Tippecanoe Latino Festival. That is going to be September 23rd. It's the annual community event hosted by the Latino Center of Wellness and Education. This event is free to all. It's open to the public. They have food vendors, kind of the whole shebang, to really get people out and about in the community, to raise awareness about the different things that they are doing supports with. And most importantly, as they say, is to really showcase their diverse and vibrant culture and traditions. So you can really come out and support the Latino Festival and really engage in a lot of really fun, cool, very important things that they're doing to really highlight and showcase and bring cultural awareness to our community. And then the funds that they use for this is actually really neat, because it goes towards their annual scholarships that they do, and signature-free classes that they provide, and winter celebration that they do as well. So they're doing a lot of great things as well, and we're happy to support that.
That is great.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing great things, as all of you should know, in the MyPath ecosphere, we are in the process of seeking the All Children, All Families certification through the Human Rights Campaign, and all of our owners were assigned via Workday one of 2 trainings specific to that certification. Yeah. Which we're due on September 1st. I know we're in the September podcast, but good news, you actually still have time. So if you have not been able to get your training completed, please continue to work on it and get it done this month. The trainings are really good, very informative. We have had some feedback from owners, especially in our adult programs, that the training is really geared towards children and child welfare, which isn't wrong. That is what that program was originally designed to serve. But part of this project and working with the Human Rights Campaign is wanting feedback and insights on how to expand that broader. So we're aware, they're aware, and we would love the feedback on what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. And the other caveat, I would say, having watched those trainings and both of them, is why they're going to talk about the life experiences of youth and adolescents that are LGBTQ+. Those are still applicable to adults. To my knowledge, most adults started off at some point as a child and then grew into it. So their life experiences still roll over into adulthood. So it does still give you a lot of perspective on that as well. And ultimately for anybody, the training as a whole is really just about training to know about that community and then how to just appropriately treat and respect one another. So that is really what that process is about and what that training is out to achieve. So everybody should definitely dive in. I know it is long, it is 90 minutes, so that can be a challenge, but it is a lot of good information about the community, about the individuals, and those are also individuals that we work with every day, either because we're serving them or we work with them because there are other owners and co-owners in care. So you still have a little time. Please feel free to jump into that Workday portal and complete your training. I will do as many plugs for Workday as possible. Normally on this, we always are like plugging Ready app. But if you're not aware, which you should be, we have a new system called Workday, and I love it. It's fantastic. The LMS in it, the learning management system, the notifications, it's great. So kudos to all of our Workday team as well, because it's fantastic. Yes. So speaking of trainings that you can be assigned and find in Workday,
yes, you can also find the owner dignity process. So thank you for everyone that has taken the owner dignity course. Over 3/4 of the company have participated in that and taken that course, which is great. That's really, really awesome that we were able to do that. And again, because of the power of Workday, we really were able to really drive that to make sure that people can access that training and be able to get those notifications to remind them to take those trainings. So if you need to get it done, get it done. If you still need to get it done, because the course has already proven to be very helpful to owners. There have been a number of situations that have already been reported that this course is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. The dignity and to help support owners that have experienced any type of harm or anything as far what the owner dignity process is supposed to support. So that is really good as well. This is one of those courses that is powerful initiative that came out of our Pathfinder groups. So I just want to remind people that, being able to show up to those Pathfinder groups and come to those meetings are very important, because like I said, this literally grew out of one of our Pathfinder groups when someone come in to us and really pleading with us and having an authentic conversation about what they were experiencing as an owner in this company when it came to, racial slurs or discriminatory language or anything like that. So we were really able to create something wonderful to help our owners. So if you haven't had a chance to come to any of our 7 Pathfinder groups, you're always welcome to come. They're the third week of the month on any of those respective days. And if you can't join in on one of the meetings, there's always the Pathfinder community. So now I'm plugging Ready up. There's also the Pathfinder communities that you can jump in on to really, literally at any time, connect or engage with anybody that comes to the meetings or any of the leaders. Obviously, it's not monitored. It's not like we're sitting there waiting for somebody, but you're always welcome to pop in and chime in and say things, and people engage as they can. So again, another resource that, again, if you can't go to the meetings, you can always come to the Pathfinder communities. You're always welcome to reach out to any of our leaders. You're always welcome to explore the Ready app, to look at any of our past meeting agendas, meeting notes, all those things, just to stay connected so that you as well can help drive DEI impact the way that our owner dignity process has done, the way ACAF has done, and so many things that we're doing in our organization. And one last thing I want to talk about, like when you said about the training, like even though it's 90 minutes, that's the beauty of Workday, is that you don't have to do it all at once. So if you need to kind of pop in like for 10 to 15 minutes and then come back to it, you can do that as well. So as long as you're just basically kind of like taking it in digestible bites, that's totally okay as well. And I'll have to quote Ann Kentoff in saying that If you don't want the notifications, then do the training.
That is true.
Because some people are like, oh, I keep getting notifications, but that is one of the things that keeps you honest and accountable to the trainings that we put out, is that as soon as you do that training, you won't get any notifications.
That is true.
So,
All right. And I think with that, that is it for the month of September.
Yeah.
So we will see you all next month.
see you next month.
Bye.